Mm.
You take your pick. This is a democracy. But no, they're trying to force, and with force comes resistance. You know what I mean? Oh, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild, man.
So how do you stay positive going through all this stuff? Or or
It's hard. I can't even cap. It's hard. I smoke weed. I feel like that helps me. It's hard. It's really hard, and like social media also has a huge. Hey, fire that gas. I
yeah,
feel like social media has just our phones just have so much control over our minds, and it's scary. It's scary. It's so scary.
we're walking around hitting doors and you know what I mean?
Yeah, falling over, like it's crazy, but like everybody's social media is only the positive aspects of like their life, you know what I mean? You would never know if somebody's depressed or angry, or you never really see that side. I feel like people with platforms need to be a little bit more vulnerable, because we're all human at the end of the day. So it's like,
Hell
you know
yeah.
but yeah, I smoke weed. I just try to stay around people who are positive and who have good intentions, like with me. I'm a very straightforward kind of person. So if I don't with somebody, I'm gonna let you know, and if you don't agree, bet I'm cool. I don't want to be around your space. Like I don't want to be around that. Like I'm very particular on like the people I keep around me, for sure.
Yeah, that's how I've also been. It's just like quality. It just gets smaller, but it gets more quality, right?
Yeah.
The quality gets even better and better though, because also like you get in a better space. You're not wasting energy in other places. You know what I mean? I'm cutting things leaner and leaner. Like I gave away a really nice car to get a hybrid, and because it just made sense for me. Now I get to be in the whatever lane, you know what I mean, where everybody else, and I don't gotta be in traffic no more. I pay. I barely pay any gas. People are complaining about gas. I ain't tripping. You know, my payments even less. It's just like cutting. You know, and I used to have a nice car. I kind of wanted to show the people in my community that we could do it. You know, and because I used to have a really good job in the mayor's office till I went back on my own. But like then I was like, I don't want to be seen. I don't need that. I don't. I'm cool already. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
need these things. And not to say somebody else, it's nice to have a nice car, but like or like really nice car, but like right now it doesn't mean a lot to me. This pandemic opened up a lot of things to me materialistically too. You know, like
Yeah.
all the things that we really don't need, and we're not taking most of this, you know, we're gonna take our memories with us at best. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's why I'm trying to make dope ass memories. And with my camera, I feel like I get my stories are gonna stay here when I'm gone. You know? So that's why, you know what I mean? That's why I'm in love with it. What's one of the dopest things you like about, you know, this industry, and one of the like kind of shittiest things you like about shit?
The dopest thing is just having the ability to just be creative and be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that just goes with anything. My favorite part about this this career is music videos, because I all my music videos, I'm the creative mind behind it. I have my homie Damien, who's my videographer. I come with him. I'm like, look, this is what I want to do. He says, all right, bet, and we go with it, and performing that energy, right? Like I love being on stage, and that's something like there's levels to everything, right? And I feel like a lot of people who haven't had experience with performing on stage and stuff, that's a big hurdle for a lot of people. And a lot of times, I was in theater growing up. I was in choir. I was in dance. Like I've been doing performances and stuff. So for me, getting up on there is easy. It's nothing. I know what I have to do to prepare for a show. I know not everybody has that. So that's like one of my favorite things. Just because like once you're up there, once you get past the fear, because like if you're performing somewhere where people don't shit, especially in the beginning stages, it's very intimidating. Very
Oh
intimidating.
yeah.
And a crowd can tell when you're intimidated.
Oh
When you're
yeah.
confident.
They'll start having their own conversation.
Exactly, exactly. But that's my favorite thing. And I love being an underdog in the situation, because it's like I just performed like last month at a show. I went up there, I did my thing, I came out, and an artist came up to me and he was like, "Yo, honestly, when you introduced yourself in the beginning, he was like, I thought you were just gonna let rap pussy." And he was like, "Oh, great." He like rolled his eyes, like, "Oh, great, here's another female rapper." Da, da, da. He's like, "But you went up there and you could rap, bro. Like you
Yeah.
did like props, you know." But I love
I was, that's what I like about that too.
me. I saw you, and this is what I thought, and you proved me wrong. That's like one of the best compliments ever, like, ever. I would have to say though, there's a lot of things in the industry that I don't fuck with. I feel like some of the main issues is that it is dominated by men, and just going places, like every venue I go to, every studio I've been to that I've got invited to or whatever, you always get like you get the creepy ass motherfuckers, and it's like, I just came to do my work. I want to work. Like, I'm here to work. I'm not here to fuck you. I don't want to go out on a date with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that, and that's something really intimidating. I feel like a lot of female artists don't pursue or try to keep going because they don't even feel comfortable like in certain spaces, and all the spaces you need to be in order to be in this industry, the double standards, the the record labels kind of just controlling everything. And like, this kind of goes back to like what I said earlier about like just female rap where it is right now. Like, a lot of men complain about it being so sexualized right now, and I'm like, but you have to think about it like in a bigger aspect, right? So when hip hop first started, have y'all heard the songs that
Yeah.
they was coming out with? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give it a chance to evolve, but at the same time, I feel like it's also controlled, and I feel like they're only pushing that type of female rap. It's not that that's all girls want to be, because that's not true. Rhapsody's the best female rapper out right now. She's the body, you know. But are they pushing her? Are they rolling her the way they do Cardi B? The way
And everybody knows who she is, but nobody really.
nobody exact, and that's weird. Like, we need more diversity, and like we need more diversity in female rap. So that those are probably the two like biggest things I always think about, and I'm just like, it's just so frustrating because like I said, for me, I like
Missy Elliott.
I love Missy. I love Missy. I love her.
What up?
She's like one of my favorites for sure. Like, for sure. But yeah, for me, it's like, I don't wanna look like a strip. UNITY.
Yeah.
Yup. Like,
I grew up on that shit.
Uh, so I feel like it'll get to that point. It's just all patience and just waiting for its time. I don't. That's one thing about being independent too. You have a little bit more power about your image and stuff. But if I were to go get a BBL right now, my career would be probably taken off in a year. And that sucks. That sucks that, like, we know as females, if you looked a certain way, like, it'd be cake.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
it costs, and it's I don't know, and you gotta risk your life for that, on top of it.
all for that.
Uh,
Just the thought of
I don't know. That shit is. I don't know. I feel like there's also a mixture of people trying to just kind of come up and say, we're not hating on you females for doing it, but that's not it. Like, we don't want booty on top of booty. Like, when you're hitting that shit from the back, I'm being honest, you can feel that shit. It don't feel the same, man. And it's just like, so the rest of my life. Oh, good. The ones that sag down, I forgot the name of them. They sag a little, but if you notice those ones that are flexed out and perked up,
you can they just look like, yeah. It was so I had to
I want some already on my shit. I look at like, oh, my people all bucket, all rigid and shit.
oh my gosh. No, and like, again, it just goes back to just like how that messes up your psyche of like, what is, and then too, not only that, right? It's like we know that like men, like the natural bodies, but it's like everybody's pushing the fake ones. Everybody's liking all the pictures. These girls have millions on millions, like, of followers, and it's like y'all are putting y'all are placing them up there. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, I think with everything is, it's just temporary. So hopefully, you know what I mean, when things, it'll start to kind of move to the back to like more natural. But again, we never know. I don't know what the fuck's going on now. I can't even say I don't know where we're going with this world. You know what I mean? Shit is crazy right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one reason too. I love Rihanna. Rihanna is like one of my favorite people, like icons and stuff, and she's just natural. Tiana Taylor, natural,
Yeah.
super artistic, like just like we have these, these women representing, but I don't know what's happening, man. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, what I like so far from you is that I feel like it's like comprehensive. It's like all women, in terms of you talk about your sexuality, your experience. Like you don't just like heavy on one, but you got it all.
Nope.
Yeah. And I like the okay, this is cool, but delivery. You know what I mean? That shit is you got that. I feel like that shit comes. You already got that part on hit. You just now it's just about whatever finding your or whatever they fucking call it. You know what I mean? It is true though. It's kind of like when I'm finding my voice. Like you got to find your voice. Like even when you're interviewing people or how you do things or you find yourself, in your work. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How to do it. And for me, it's always been through the best is through experience. Than sitting back and fucking, I like to experience shit and then see what happens. You feel me?
Yep.